Romania's Energy Minister, Sebastian Burduja.
Secretary John Kerry and Rector Costoiu and distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Ambassador. There's a long list of introductions, so I'll keep it short, especially after such an inspiring speech. I think we're all gathered here today because we share a dream. For us Romanians, the first SMR in the country, the first SMR in Europe, possibly beyond, is certainly a dream. And you need many things to accomplish a dream, but it's well worth it. It's about security, it's about our planet, it's about prosperity, thousands of jobs, it's about the future that our children and their children will inherit from us. It's essentially an impossible trilemma to have secure energy, to have cheap energy, to have green energy. And that's why we need creative young minds to help us figure it out. Now, Secretary Kerry spoke today about a race. And I agree. In a race, time is of the essence. And I was reminded of somebody that will ring a bell to American friends in the room. And his name is Willie Shoemaker. And that was one of the winningest horse jockeys in the world. And he was asked when he retired, a journalist came up and said, "Willie, how'd you do it?" And Willie didn't blink and he said, "I like to ride good horses." Well, I like to ride good horses as well. And in this race, we need to win a track, we need horses, and we need jockeys. I think we have a good track here in Romania. It's a country that is at the crossroads, and that has not always helped us in our history. It's in a strategic position in the 3Cs initiative region. It's a springboard for the future rebuilding of Ukraine. And we will need a lot of energy for that, and a lot of industry for that. It's a country that has, as the Secretary mentioned, a long history in the nuclear sector that we're very proud of. So I could see no better place than this country to pioneer in Europe this amazing technology that we're very grateful for. So we have the track. Now, do we have the horses? I think we do. And, well, my favorite horse, and I'm biased because I'm the majority shareholder, is Nucleare Electrica, led by an amazing man, Cosmin Ghiță, is a good friend, and his wonderful team. It's a company that operates, believe it or not, some of the most successful reactors in the world. There's a ranking of 440 nuclear reactors around the world. Units 2 and 1 in Cernavodă rank number 1 and number 3, respectively, in the world on safety and efficiency. That is the performance that this company has achieved. And they're bold enough to take on this new project, and they ride along with other great horses. NuScale, an amazing company with a proven technology, and in many discussions I've had in Washington recently, everybody said essentially what Secretary Kerry said: work with NuScale, accelerate, get it done faster. Then there's Fluor, another great American company that's involved. And of course Nova, a Romanian company that has pioneered many new things, and we're very happy to work together on a range of projects. And they've already done 80 megawatts of solar at the site, which is what you saw in the video. So thank you. And last but not least, we need the jockeys. And that's not always the easiest part. Well, first of all, we have Project Phoenix, and I want to congratulate you all and assure you of Romania's support for your program through all our expertise and tradition. But we have these young people here who will be the leaders of tomorrow. Please carry out this dream that you have. That's why you're here, to accomplish it. And it's a wonderful opportunity occasioned by this very special partnership that we have with the United States, that you can accomplish this dream in Romania. Nucleare Electrica has hired over 500 people recently. They'll continue hiring. So you don't have to leave. As a matter of fact, as I said, this will be the first SMR in Europe, so there's no better place for you to move forward with that dream. And last but not least, and that's the hardest part, it's about political leadership. And the politicians in this room know it, and they'll resonate. As an energy minister since 2 months ago, I discovered that it's a very complicated ministry, because it's very hard to deliver tangible benefits for citizens short term. We take very important steps that we'll see the fruits of that, decades from now. The stakes could have never been higher, and it's about our planet. You heard it loud and clear. Can we foster together enough political will here in the United States, in all the partner countries, to make this dream happen? It's not going to be for the next election. It's going to be for the next generation. And one last thought from my end. I often talk to Cosmin Ghiță and his team about this project, and I always ask questions, because I don't know much about energy yet anyway. And sometimes they tell me, we don't know. We just don't know yet. We'll figure it out. And I'm reminded of a story I heard, maybe it's true, maybe it's a myth, about another race, the race to the moon. The race to the moon that was initiated by a leader, President Kennedy. And they say that he gave his moon speech, his famous moon speech, and he said that by the end of this decade, we will put the first man on the moon. And after that speech, his closest advisor came to him apparently and said, Mr. President, you just announced that we're going to put a man on the moon by the end of the decade. He said, yeah, I know. He said, Mr. President, we don't know how. And Kennedy said, I know, but we will. I think we will figure all this out for the benefit of this country and for the benefit of the United States and all our allies and for the benefit of this planet. So thank you for this opportunity, and please count on all our support.